What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Nate. Welcome back to Big Nate's Book Reviews, home of the best book reviews. And today we have a dope ass book haul for you. Madison's got books, I got books, and we finna get right into it. But first, of course, no doobie because we're at my dad's house. In fact, let's let them see. But we can't hit the doobie in here. We gotta be respectful. Dad would not like that. Daddy would not like that. So show them what we got, Madison.
So today we got the Stizzy. So we go to a dispensary down the street. And they're like, oh, if you refer him, we get an 1/8 for free. And we said, okay, so we get a Stizzy pod and an 1/8. Perfect. And so then we're checking out, and the dude goes, oh, what other pod do you want? Because it's BOGO
we gotta buy
on
one,
Stizzy.
get one free. And thank God, because Bro said he said it'll be $100 even. And I said, ha ha ha.
Nate, he verbally laughed, thinking he was joking. And I said, Nate,
Madison,
that's like
I know.
normal.
She's like, and I'm like, bro, he's kidding. Because bro, he made like little jokes earlier that like with with like a deadpan face. So he said that'll be $100, $100 even too. What are the odds?
Yeah.
And I'm like, haha, funny ass, bro. All right, how much is it for? Like, I was like, I'm like, how much is it really? He said it's $100. And I said, gee, and I already took money out the ATM, $60, because I'm like, surely that's the max we'll need. $3 surcharge, upcharge for the little transaction fee. Had to go back. Madison came in clutch. Thank you. God bless.
Took out 40.
So we spent $100 on this.
And it should have been one.
It's better, and that's just for one. Luckily, the only reason I did it, I said I'm not fucking doing that. We're leaving.
Yeah.
And then, but it was like this plus another one plus a free 1/8 for $100. We'll let it slide. And we were in a pinch, as you can see. So. Anyway, today we are smoking this not for that fucking dispensary dude because he was a square loser, not
vanilla.
funny, kind of rude, and he charged me way too much money. That couldn't have been right. So today we're smoking this for everybody but him.
Yeah.
You should do the honors, huh? And while she hits that, like I said, we both got books to break down. I've been traveling for like a month, and I got hella books, so I'm narrowing it down. She's got 6, I've got 6, and then we finna get right into it. So maybe you should. How about you go first?
All right, I'll start strong. All right, first book.
Ooh, it is nice.
It is nice, yeah. So we went to Changing Hands in Phoenix, and I got A Touch of Darkness. It is a Hades x Persephone. It's like their love story. Shout out all my Lash Lady. 1, I love you, and 2, she slays every time.
I talked to you on the phone
She
too.
slays every time. But she told me it's so good, and she was just kind of like telling me about the story, and I go, damn, that sounds real good. So you already know. Bought it, and I think it's like a duology or a trilogy. It's got a few books to it. So.
Duology, I never really hear that, but yeah, nice, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really, 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 really excited for this, and honestly, I'm in a little bit of a book rut funk. I'm in a little funk right now, and I think this will get me out of it. I was gonna finish the book that I'm reading now, which is Twisted Games, but I think I'm either gonna read both or I'm just gonna full on switch over to this one. I'm thinking.
By the way, let us know your New Year's reads. It's a brand new year, a brand new year
Happy
for
New
reading,
Year.
brand new year for Big Nate's book reviews. So first off, smash that subscribe to the person who hasn't. All right.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
Yep. Okay. Okay, up first, and I was actually gifted this one by yours truly. Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Look at that fire cover.
Okay, and
Hopefully
backstory,
it's focusing. Look at that.
Backstory.
Hardcover. Look at that. Even the spine's got stuff. Our dog's right here, and he's got to be careful with the tripod for sure. But it's got glistening golden frame. It's got glistening golden frames. Some beautiful illustrations. I don't know if they're gonna show up, but I got some beautiful illustrations. But I feel like you got this from me because it's a tradition that we read Grimm's fairy tales.
Yeah.
As of late, it's like we've been toking the doobie, and then I'll just read aloud a Grimm's fairy tale or two, which are actually super dark.
They're crazy.
Yeah. So this looks pretty as complete as you can. Yeah, complete fairy tales. So
show them like the thickness. Show them the spine. You see that gold edges?
I've been doing it. Yeah, glistening. I already said glistening. All right, so that's Grimm's fairy tales. Excited to dig into that, and like fairy tale. Joseph Campbell said fairy tales are myths for children. It was something to that effect.
That's hard.
So yeah, exactly.
That's a clip.
Exactly. clip that.
Also, speaking of clips,
right?
If y'all have not gone on TikTok and followed Big Nate's book reviews, what the fuck
What
you doing?
What are you doing?
Bro, come on now.
No, I didn't announce it. No, it was never made public.
No,
but
he hasn't told anyone.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
But if you're not there, you should be.
All right.
All right, next book I got also at Changing Hands. I got.
I don't think we ever said it was Changing Hands.
So we went to Changing Hands in Phoenix. I did.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Changing Hands. They're sick too.
It's actually really cool. It's like, I think Nate and I described it. I told him it's like the little shopping Cracker Barrel mixed with like a.
Yeah, and now that you say that, I don't necessarily. Yeah, I never stay. I walk right through the knickknacks at Cracker Barrel.
I love me a good knickknack.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That though, kind of thing of it.
Okay,
yeah.
well, it's knickknacks and books, but also a bar and also a coffee shop.
And I did this whole like literary event. Actually, it was a cool story. The person whose creative writing I used to edit, I don't know if I told you this, who I used to edit in prison, he got out and then did an event at Changing Hands.
Reinforcement.
Exactly. No, wait, we got this. Reformment.
Reformment. Oh my god. Reformment.
Yeah. But close enough. It's reinforcement of a sort. But okay. I said hurry quick to the next book.
So the next book I got was House.
Yeah, you got
House of the Cerulean Sea. I get confused because that looks like a G
she said
and just
Cerulean.
like I don't know. And I'm just
Cerulean.
like, dude, I've heard good things. One of my coworkers told me it was a cutesy little just
wholesome.
like
I hear
like
wholesome is the word
like
that comes to mind.
Yeah, like a wholesome book. And then also like when we were checking out, literally the clerk was like, "Oh my god!" Like got all giggy.
Clerk is a good word, bro. Clerk is a good word.
Yeah, and then he goes to his coworker and goes, "Oh my god, look!" Shows, and then she was like, "Oh my god, you're gonna."
That's
love
big
it."
praise.
So I'm like, okay, well I already got 2 sound like 5 stars from them.
Exactly.
So I'm excited for that one.
That's 10 stars. That's 10 stars. Okay, up next is actually, I just took this from my lady friend's library. She's been dying. She's been fiending. She's been acting like a tweaker, trying to get me to read The Unbearable Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera. Wait, why are you laughing?
Because when you held it up, your thumb looked really funny.
Stupid as fuck. I can see it there. Yeah, you don't see what we see, viewer.
Yeah.
My forefingers look normal. Now this,
the thumb was funny.
But yeah, apparently this big head wrote. Good
Cicero.
book. No, I said different big head. Get to Big Nate's TikTok, home of the best TikToks.
And you'll know what we're talking about.
But yeah, I don't know. People say philosophical. I hear existentialism. Apparently, bro mentions Nietzsche. These are all things I like, and it sounds like it's written really well. So what's not to like?
What's not to like?
On to the next.
Where'd you put Grimm?
I got it right here. Yeah, I got a little.
All right, next.
Oh, they're gonna love.
They're gonna love this one. We got this in Tucson on a little day trip to go visit. Or I got this to go visit grandma.
Actually, I got this.
Oh yeah, Nate's gotten all the books I've showed you so
now
far.
that's reinforcement. All
right.
I said no, that's reform.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Here, let
the Secret History by Donna Tartt.
That's funny, dude. That's funny. It don't roll off the tongue. The Secret History.
The Secret History.
I've seen a lot. I see this book everywhere.
Oh, that's hard. I didn't even realize it's like a face.
And it's like a Cicero. It's a Cicero.
It's like a Cicero big head, bro. It's like a whole ass face.
I said, okay, Seneca. He said.
And yeah, I don't really know what it's about. I think it's like a group of kids in high school. It's
like mystery too. I think there's like a crime mystery.
Yeah,
thriller.
misfits at a New England college discover a way of thought and life.
What is New
world
England
away
too?
from
it's
their...
like a weird. It's like It's like the top right part of the U.S. It's like New England is like. It sounds like British, but it's like the U.S.
But they're searching for the transcendent, not a dangerous fact. Beyond human constructs of mortality.
So that's this.
Morality.
So that's the Secret History.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they just. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know.
Okay, up next, and this one came out of nowhere. I asked for this for Christmas and received it. Shout out Lady Friend's mom. The Hermetic and Alchemical Writings of Paracelsus. And look at this whole ass cover. I pray to God that focuses. I can't see because I hope it focuses. But how do I even describe this? So for one, like tarot cards,
Yeah.
One of the most popular decks is the Rider-Waite deck. I don't know, like there's a bunch of versions. That's like the most popular, or at least one of them. And this has an introduction. This is like, I think it's, I forget what bro's first name is, but I think he does an introduction, or it's even his actual writing, but it's by this dude Paracelsus, who was like, I read about him in my mysticism book. I talked about it elsewhere.
Sounds like a Greek person.
It's actually like a pseudonym. His actual name was something von Hohenheim is literally the character. You don't know this, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the weeb.
Wait.
You did watch Full Metal Alchemist.
I think it scared me.
Yeah, exactly. That early scene, that first scene, chilling, haunting. Well, just it don't matter. But
we'll go and watch.
But if you've watched, you know who Hohenheim is. Hohenheim. That's for the sub people, for the dub people, it's probably like Hohenheim. Bro, they got the most worst voiceovers ever. Okay, and just to give a feel for what this book is actually like, here are some of the table of contents. The treasure of treasures for alchemists, concerning the transmutations of metals and of cements. The aura of the philosophers, concerning the spirits of the planets, the economy of minerals. It's just crazy shit. And I'm obviously not gonna read this whole thing. Font's kind of big, but because I think
why would you buy a book if you're not gonna read the whole book?
Okay, first off, I didn't know it was this big. I thought this was just like a little book. This is.
Did you buy it online?
Yeah, and it's like an actual textbook, and I think some of it's like just science, and it's like old alchemy, because it's like alchemy was the original chemistry, so he's doing like experiment. I don't know. We'll see how much of that. But anyway, I'm excited to read that.
My next book is My Dark Vanessa. I've wanted to read this because I've heard stuff about it, and then my old coworker, was like, "Dude, have you read it?" And I was like, "No, but I want to." And she was like, "I'm reading it. It's really good."
What is it again?
It's called My Dark Vanessa.
Kind of a cool cover, actually.
Yeah, but it's apparently a really fucked up book.
In a good way?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, like some a little life shit. And
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Right,
don't spoil it.
Right.
I think I don't know. I just know it's fucked up, and I think from reading the back, it's like her teacher was doing some stuff to her, and then
from the back. Let me see this.
Yeah, and then like 10 years later, there's another girl reaching out to her about the same teacher.
She said me
because
too, bro.
Stuff
she said
is
me
happening.
Too, literally.
Yeah,
Nice.
And then Vanessa's like, "Do I like confess and tell everyone what happened, or do I keep it to myself?"
Oh.
See?
I mean, you know.
That was my reaction exactly.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
My Dark Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Wow, that is dark indeed.
It is dark.
Okay, up next is Confucius the Analects, and I got this at Goodwill for like $2, and it was actually so fire. It's an Oxford University Press. To me, it's Penguin and Oxford. Like, I think these are the best. And I saw this one, and I'm just like, you know, fuck. And sometimes the Penguin introductions are a little too long. They got too many footnotes. This is like, okay, this is good. I can work with this. And it's just little bars. Like, they're almost like aphorisms here. I can't even really show it like that, but it's just like little statements. Master Kong, also known as Confucius. It's just like each line basically starts like with the master said, "In making an effort, I am comparable with others, but as to myself being a gentleman in practice, I have never yet managed to achieve that." Just whatever. That was like out the blue. It's just like random things. Some of it is just like, okay, yeah. Sometimes it's him just saying like basic ass shit, like.
Bro, my eyes say the Stizzy is Stizzy.
I know, that's right.
Bro, we hit that shit twice each.
I might have hit it a little more.
Twice,
but anyway,
3 times.
Yeah. That's Confucius the Analects.
Alright, I say you do another one because my other two are like a
joint pairing, complementary.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, I like the cover actually, but the book itself is kind of, you know, these type, the like mass market paperback. I know, they're not the best. And
dude, they're bad. Like when I'm in Barnes and I see the romance, there's one like little bookshelf of books just like these, and I'm just like, whoo.
Cap, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I really liked the first book. I talked about it on here before, The Teachings of Don Juan by Carlos Castaneda. The end of that was like, he gave it up completely. He's like, this shit, I'm never coming back. And then come to find out, bro came back, like, after renouncing the whole thing. Yeah, what's he doing? Awesome. But, so that's a separate reality and again, I think it's about to be, I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's just him taking psychedelics with the one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I should have said that. That's the whole thing. It's
what? You should have started
it's like
with that.
It's a non-fiction thing where he goes.
Oh, it's non-fiction too?
Allegedly. The first book, I could see it, but
so he just does a bunch of drugs
with this like Yaqui, like Native American Yaqui shaman, dark magician. They call him a brujo. In fact, whoa, look at those margins, non-existent.
Whoa, that's
look at
so
those
true.
margins, non-existent. But so it's with this like shaman
That's
dude
cool.
who's really with the shit, I think, and they just do like a lot,
Crazy drugs.
yeah, like on a whole different level.
Like how much?
Like interacting with different entities in the world, like in like shroom, not even shroom, no, it's like ayahuasca, peyote, the devil's weed, Jimson weed, shit like that.
Whoa.
The smoke.
That's gonna be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, no, you actually might like Don because it's talk about visual. That I'm not, but if I did, that would be crazy.
But me reading a book like that.
No, the other we'll look at the first one. It's a Penguin classic, or it's not a Penguin classic, but it's like Penguin. Yeah, exactly. It looks good. It looks good. But anyway, excited for that.
That sounds fun. Actually, I'd be interested.
Nice.
My next 2 books are 1, but 2, but
You'll
they
see.
go together. But big drum roll, please. Actually, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. Bah!
The Odyssey and the Iliad.
Boom.
Good copies.
Oh my gosh.
Straight from Barnes too.
Cause I be on that Greek mythology kick right
You've
now.
been on it, yeah.
I be love learning about it, and then Nate all of a sudden just starts yip yapping about Greek or about like actually, you know what it was? I was working in the studio, making big name book review TikToks, and one of the videos was the Iliad. Right. It was the Iliad video. Go watch the clips. They're good. And I'm like, whoa, this got like Zeus and all the
everyone you're reading about.
Everyone I'm learning
Poseidon,
about. Poseidon,
Aphrodite,
Apollo, Achilles,
Ares, yes,
bro,
exactly.
Let's go on and on. Hera,
Odysseus is in there
Zeus,
too. Yeah.
Bro,
it's a star-studded cast.
Exactly, and it's like, dude, the Trojan War. I'm like, I don't know what I thought the Odyssey was about and the Iliad, but it was not that. So when I watched it and I saw that and we talked about it, I was like, oh. No, I want to read it.
And you were looking for it the other time. We were like, looking for the Iliad. We saw the Odyssey.
We've gone.
You're more interested in the Iliad, honestly.
I'm a lot more interested in the Iliad because that has all the gods.
That's true.
Odysseus, who are you? I'm trying to learn.
Never heard of you.
Yeah, exactly. If you go look at the TikToks and you watch them, you'll know it's gonna make you want to read it.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm like, bro, that sounds fire. Watch the Iliad's the God's the God's Iliad version. Go find that on TikTok. Watch it and tell me you don't want to read the freaking Iliad. Bro.
And then we also we were at Barnes and I was like, she was like, should I buy them? Because I was almost actually discouraging it, kind of. I'm like, that's gonna be a whole thing. Obviously, I want you to read those, but like, it's gonna be. I'm like, I just wasn't sure if it was something you were down to do. But then we opened up a couple passages, some randomly selected passages. And yeah, I feel like it was a go.
Seemed
right?
okay.
She was narrating it with the whole voice and be like, dang.
But I will say I read like the first like 3 paragraphs and I did have to ask Nate a few questions.
But that's to be expected.
But that's because it's the beginning.
Yeah. And this is going to be an interact. You're going to have to Google shit or look up a little.
Because the words, it's giving like, dude, like art thou vibes. Honestly, like,
but not
like
because that's like middle. That's like middle.
Yeah,
English.
it's different, but it's like older too.
Like Agamemnon and Atreus and Peleus.
Yeah, but it's like I will send my wrath upon you. Yeah, kind of like.
Let's try. Do it.
Like
here. Okay.
What god drove them to fight with such fury? Apollo, the son of Zeus and Leto. Incensed at the king, he swept a fatal plague through the army. Men were dying. Yes, Chrysis approached the Achaeans' fast ships to win his daughter back, bringing a priceless ransom and bearing high in hand. It's like, I feel like it's kind of like Game of Thrones type, like.
Interesting. I could see that. Yeah,
like if this was to be narrated.
It's almost like epic kind of stuff. I mean, that makes sense because it is an epic.
It is. If this was to be narrated, I won't do my narrator voice for you guys, but it'd be something like Game of Thrones.
Right. Okay. And then these last 2 are kind of interesting ones. They're the Taschen, because that book I mentioned earlier, Alchemy and Mysticism, it's by Taschen, which everything I've seen by them has been like pretty solid.
Art is fire.
Exactly. Yeah,
on the back.
You're right. I'll show them.
Oh wait,
but yeah. No, so it's Francis Bacon and Hieronymus Bosch, whatever bro's name is, and so it's like boom, Bacon. Bosch has some like he's the one that's got that crazy shit. Here, I'll put some pictures probably. But okay.
Oof.
But yeah, anyway, it's just got essays. Let me see if I can. Let me just like here. You look for a cool.
Is there pictures in it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whoa, picture book.
Okay, yeah, perfect example. This is Hieronymus Bosch, like, on some just... Hopefully you can see that, but just on some real crazy shit, I feel like.
I'm like, here, look. I don't know if it's super cool, but it's cool.
Wait, let me see.
It's cool.
Yeah. And then here's another one. I don't think I showed
that
this one.
one's cool. I like
Yeah.
that one.
Okay, boom. Hopefully you can see that. And this is Hieronymus Bosch.
Bro, look at this one. This one's
Okay.
kind of bro. She
Oh,
even got
yeah.
teeth and
Ooh,
shit
show
too,
that.
bro.
Yeah, show. Detail. Look at
Bro,
that.
look. She even got like teeth and shit, bro.
Wow.
Like, what the fuck?
And I'm excited to read about
Whoa.
their lives, their biography, probably some like criticism of the art itself, like literary criticism stuff. But yeah,
Oh, hold up. This
oh,
hard.
you're right. That dude. So bro's weird, kind of like
Yeah, that shit
surreal,
kinda weird.
surreal, but
Woo! He
Okay.
mad for what though?
exactly. Oh, that's different. But okay. Anyway, that's it for today's Big Nate's Book
Book
Reviews
haul.
book haul. Any final words? Get to Big Nate's Book Reviews on Instagram. Get to Big Nate's Book Reviews on the TikTok. Join the Big Nate Discord. I mean, the community is just growing by the day. We've at 1,942 subscribers and counting. So thank you for watching Big Nate's Book Reviews.
Yes.
Home of the best book reviews.